Hi everyone. So back in Malaysia, back to the heat. Had a great time in Japan, ran the Tokyo Marathon. That was my first marathon major that I've ever run, and the first of the 6, of course, that I'm running this year. I did okay. I ran a 2:57, which was not bad. Under 3 is always good. I learned a lot. I realized, these big races, there's a lot of logistics and a lot of energy that you use before you even get to the start line, and the expo and getting in the right corral, baggage drop, fighting the crowd. Got to be there pretty early, and it's hard to do warm up. So all of that's quite challenging compared to the smaller races maybe used to back home. And just little things like, this hotel, sleep, getting the food that you want. So it's definitely not easy. So in the end, I was happy with that. But I slowed down a lot in the last half an hour, which was a bit disappointing. My knee gave me a few problems, which I hadn't experienced during training. So I think I'm going to experiment with a different shoe, slightly more cushion shoe for my next one. But never mind, did okay, and it was nice to be there with Sue. Sue helped me a lot, so thanks for that. And now looking ahead to the next one, which is Boston. So recovery, how do you recover from a marathon? How long does it take? That is the question. I think they say it takes 4 weeks, which is bad news, because I've only got 6 days after Boston. So Boston's going to be a Monday morning race, and then London is the Sunday after that. So 6 days, less some time difference. Not going to be easy. Anyway, my legs felt pretty bad after Tokyo. The sort of subsequent 48 hours, really struggling. But getting there now. It's 1 week after. Done a couple of decent runs. Wouldn't like to be running a marathon, but we'll manage that when it comes. I don't think there's any one rule on how best to recover, but obviously fueling up quickly after a race is very important, and then trying to keep moving a little bit. So for me, I like to just do a bit of walking, try and stretch out the legs. It's always hard to sleep that first night after a marathon because you're definitely aching, and sometimes you cramp up during the night, so that's challenging. I'm never in a rush to go for a run. I don't feel that is essential too quickly, but definitely some good walking helps a lot. And if you're going to be getting on a plane, that needs to be managed, and it's quite easy to pick up an injury just from being in an awkward position, sitting down for a long time, so got to be mindful of that. So yeah, that's a challenge we'll have to manage from Boston to London, but I know what I need to do. So I've got 5 weeks now until Boston. It was a 6-week gap between Tokyo and Boston. My mum is going to be coming over from the UK to the States to watch that one. She's meeting up with my sister, so that's going to be quite special. Although maybe a bit of extra stress managing that. But that'll be nice. I think she thinks I'm going to win Boston Marathon, so she's in for a shock. Anyway, quite excited about Boston. It's obviously a special one. Everyone wants to do Boston. You've got to qualify, and it'll be an exciting race to do. I haven't really looked at the course, but that's next. I need to start preparing a bit for that. But in the meantime, I've got 5 weeks, so I'll do a bit of speed work, try and get some speed back in the legs, probably put in one long run, and then a sort of medium run, and then just regular easy running, keep it going, a little bit of strength work. So nothing too crazy. I think the good thing is all the training I did for Tokyo should still benefit for Boston, so just a case of maintaining, but the real challenge is going to be pacing Boston right, so that I've still got something in the tank for London. So a little bit nervous about that, I must be honest. So I'm supporting 3 charities throughout my whole challenge, which is 8 months from March till November. I'm working with Charity Water, with Sukha Society, and with Home of Hope, which is part of the National Cancer Society in Malaysia. So I've got 3 fantastic causes. I've just launched that on Simply Giving, so you can see that But if you go to sixmarathonmajors.com, that's the website for what I'm doing. The link is there. Please help to support that and spread the word of it. And I'm really hoping I can get a lot of early momentum on the campaign, and that's going to help motivate me as I go along. And as things progress, I'll do updates with the charities on what we're actually achieving and where that money's going. So thanks in advance for looking at that. Okay, so that's it for me for now. You can follow my journey on Instagram, JeffreyRoss_runner. I'll be doing lots more updates now. GoPro have kindly given me a camera, so I'm trying to get the hang of that. See if the old dog can learn some new tricks. So I'll keep you updated on my training, and look forward to seeing you all on the road.